What is up, y'all? So another day of training to run a sub 3 hour and 30-minute marathon. Just barely got off of work, changing right now to running over here. It's always good when you have a nice view to run, the water. You gotta love life. It's beautiful out there. Get outside, get some fresh air. You know, it just makes you realize it's a big world, and you play a small role in the grander scheme of things. That's something that I tend to remind myself. You know, you get caught up in the mundane day-to-day life with work issues and things of that nature, and you come out here, you look outside, you see the water, you hear the birds, and you just realize, you know, there's so much more to life than all the little issues that you're having. There is a lot more. You know, we play a minor role in a much greater picture. So coming out here definitely helps with that. Today was a pretty mentally exhausting day at work. You know, it's important to have some sort of hobby outside of work. To get involved with something, to learn something new, to challenge yourself. It's a way to give yourself some purpose. You know, if you're working all the time and you're waking up, going to work, coming home, you get caught up in it becomes very, you lose a sense of purpose. You feel like you don't have purpose in life. And the first step towards, you know, changing that outlook to give yourself some purpose is to get involved with something new, to challenge yourself. It doesn't need to be anything crazy. If you're into art or you want to learn art, learning something new, to challenge yourself that way, challenging yourself physically. That's one thing with this marathon prep, which has, you know, what it has done for me. It has given me some sort of purpose. And, you know, that's where it really starts. In life, we don't really know what our true, what we're meant to do here on earth. It really starts with this, you know, showing up each and every day, giving it your best with the circumstances that you do have, and just living with the outcome. To get involved with something new, to challenge yourself. And that's a way to expose yourself to different things. Anyway, so I got an easy 6 miles today. I'm all changed up. Again, shoes, Puma Deviate Nitro 3s. Definitely recommend. Great shoe. These actually took a while to break in than the Puma Deviate Nitro 2s. But they are great. Comfortable on the toe box. So for those of you that have a wider toe box, this would be great. Great grip on the bottom. Yeah, so these are the main shoes I'm wearing during this marathon prep. Who knows, I may pick up a different pair. I have a couple other shoes that I don't really wear them as much. You know, I mentioned this in a video before, but I'm a pretty cheap person. So my first stop for anything before I decide to buy stuff at retail price is to check out different Rosses. You know, I just come into Ross here and there you never know. There are some days where you have a good find. You find something that it's the only one there and it's in your size. I got this pigeon over here just being nosy. Where's the guy go? Oh, he flew away. He don't like the camera. Me either, y'all. This is all new for me. recording myself and talking in front of camera. Whoever thought I'd be making a YouTube video? I never thought that. I'm a very to myself person. You know, being on camera, talking in front of the camera, you're always looking around, see who's looking at you, and it's getting used to that. But in reality, no one really cares. You know what I mean? You got to do what, if you have something that you got to be creative. You got to, whatever's in your head, you got to go out there and create. You can't wait for the perfect moment. You can't wait to, oh, this guy's here, this guy's there. It's like, no, you got to, life is short. If you have your mind set on something, you have a curiosity towards something, you got to explore it. You got to, just put yourself out there, and that's what I'm doing. Growing up, doing a little bit more talking, got my Garmin on. When I was a kid, I actually had a stuttering problem, so I think that's where my fear of kind of speech and everything comes into play. But anyways, rocking the Garmin, just my watch. I mean, I've had this Garmin for a long while now. Love it. It's comfortable. Got my vest right here, like 17 bucks on Amazon. I'm telling y'all, everyone's always looking for brand name stuff. In reality, they be making all that stuff same spot. Get it from China. All right, y'all. So enough yapping. Time to get to running. See y'all. 1 second before I start this run, I just want to give y'all a better view of what I'm looking at right now. See, I'm telling you, it makes it a lot easier. It's good to get that fresh air by the water. So peaceful. So peaceful. I'm all about peace. All about peace. You got to make sure you have peace in your life. And whoever you decide to invite in your life doesn't disrupt that peace. Important thing to remember. Anyways, let's get this run in. Six miles done. It was supposed to be 6 easy miles, but my legs were definitely feeling fatigued, heavy. So it played a factor in it not feeling so easy. Anyways, it doesn't really matter. Got it done. That's what really matters. It's easy to get things done and show up where you're feeling good. It's sunny out. You're feeling motivated. It's going to be those days where you're dragging, like today. And at that point, it's just about showing up and giving it your best. And that's all we can really do at the end of the day. But that's it. Runs here. As always, show up, give your best, live with that result. I'll see y'all next time.